Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey, imekuwa muda. My last post naona ilikuwa like 3 years ago. But hey, I'm back na niko na mavitu fiti. So today I wanted to talk about something profound, something imekuwa ikisumbua most creatives. And I hope you enjoy the video. Pia hope uta enjoy the painting process, so welcome. So it happened that today nikijiprepare kukam kuanza hii piece, it got me thinking about something mi mwenyewe na inanisumbuanga. Na najua maybe some of us creatives tunapitianga. It's about being on a unique path or having a vision or a purpose ama a passion that sets you apart from the rest of the world. Alafu the surprising loneliness that often comes with it. So yeah, Skatai, the road is so unique, but you kind of have to prove to the universe that you deserve to walk on that unique path that haijakosea kukupea hiyo gift imekupea. That's a challenge here. So why do you think this happens? So mimi, I'm a strong believer of vitu zi happen a reason. So mi naona when roho yako inapenda vitu zingine, when your heart simply consumed by a unique vision or a specific talent, yani we unapendanga tu kuchora ama uko na mission tu fulani, we unaendanga tu, hakuna msee mwingine anaweza get mbona unafanyanga hivyo. Like people might not understand the depth of your passion ama mbona nini na kufuelingi, what fuels you to keep on doing what you do every day, every single day, even when negativity falls in. People might even call you weird for doing your thing, you know. Even in some situations, some people might even envy your drive or be uncomfortable with you for choosing to walk on a unique path. People don't want you to keep on doing that. Hiyo inaweza fanya ufeel isolated wewe kama creative, and that's perfectly fine. Simba kwa karibu kufikia ile vibe nadai. So just keep going on with the orange and blue. Ngama nitarudiana ka blue na ka black, ficha hizi corners, ndo sasa ile yellow orange na nini kwa hapa katikati. Hapo ndo naidai, ndo kitu yenye nakam kuweka juu ya hiyo ipop kabisa. Background, sorry for not filming the progress, but I'm kind of using my phone a lot. So this is how the background looks. Just an abstract of blue, some blue hues and yellow, orange, black, and just played with some highlights, white highlights. I guess I'm happy with how it turned out. Now we are ready to move on to the next step, which is the most fun part of the process. So yeah, sometimes isolation isn't just something that happens to you. It's just a necessary stage for a beginning of a new growth, if you can resonate with what I'm talking about. For example, like me, last year, I've never felt isolated kama venye nilifeel last year. But come to think of it, in a way, you kind of learn how you work, kind of learn what you like, kind of learn what you don't like. You learn more about yourself, and that's a part of growth, isn't it? Here, so there's one last thing I want to add to the background to emphasize more about music. That's the only remaining thing for the background, so that we can add the logo on top of the painting. So I'm going to use the black. Most of my colors are done, so I'm going to use the black to lay out the thing I have in my head. I don't know how to explain it, but I guess you understand once it is on the painting. So song is the street light. You can see vile nimeiweka into this particular swirling motion. Sijui kama utaiona fiti. So like hiyo sijaiweka straight. I've done that for a reason, of which nitaelezea at the end of the painting. Imetokea fiti. I'm doing this kutoka kwa kichwa, kila kitu wenye imetoka kwa kichwa. So I've added So the reason I've added the moon is simply to signify that it's nighttime. You can see a stripe of two lines coming from the moon. They signify the energy that the moon is transmitting to the world. So I guess nitajaribu nijue vile nitarecord this final part ya mzai. Acha nitaonyesha tu, sijui nini yangu ili spoil manze, so hakuna vile inaweza eka tu nje chini, but nitajua vile nitarecord the final part of the background. Juu sahi time inaenda, it's running late. It's true. So sidhani kuna kitu ingine nimeongeza isipokuwa hizi nilioelezea. So nimeongeza tu the moon and some details on the street lights. You can see afu nilikuwa naona ikuje mbele ya hii, but acha tufiche hii detail. Pia hizi ziko na meaning. Hii ni nitaiongeza before nisahau. So before nisahau naongezeka starting point na ending point ya hii line. Nitaeleza hizi details painting ikiisha. Kila kitu iko na meaning. If you take ka time hapa some details tu za kubangaiza tu, but hii line specific ndo tuko na nini na hii street light imenibamba. It looks so good. The street light came out so perfect. I'm happy with how that came out. So let's adjust the setup this camera. Set up camera for the final part. Okay. So like for me, isolation is it's not a negative thing. It's something to appreciate. It's somehow a positive thing that should happen to people. Like ni dawa, kwa sababu hiyo time uko isolated without external distraction or constant feedback, you're kind of forced to look inside yourself, listen to your own intuition, develop your own unique voice to communicate to the world. Like you build resilience, ile yenye unajifunza kutokea kila wakati kukiwa na mvua ama bila mvua. Like teaches you how to persevere when no one is even cheering you up. You see? Just like when I'm painting or when I'm in the zone painting, it's a completely solo mission. It's just me and the canvas working through the problems alone, making discoveries, learning new things. And this couldn't happen if I was distracted. So what you see me paint here is a man with the hat on. He's only dreadlocks, just laying down the base of the dreadlocks. Now that we have reached this point of the video, it's time to explain a bit of what we are doing here. This time, the man in the left with the dreadlock is holding his saxophone. I guess he's a saxophonist. He's playing his instrument and he's sitting against the street light. When you look at the street light is not straight. It carries a very huge meaning to the man that is sitting against it. See, the man is playing the saxophone and the background looks so swirly and colorful and so chaotic. The man is still playing he's locked in, playing his instrument at the middle of the night. I'm speaking out of my own experience. So the reason why I chose this background, it looks so colorful, looks so swirly, looks like the background is in motion. And that's colorful and selective. The colors that I've selected for the background makes it feel so chaotic. So the background actually represents the chosen one's life. Usually feels so independent and chaotic at once. And as you can see, the man represents you as a chosen one. This man represents you as a chosen one, and the saxophone that he is holding represents the gifts that the Holy Spirit actually gives every one of us. The meaning is extra deep now. Manzeni looking for a few minutes juu haitaturuhusu manze sunset. So this is the next day. I was already done and progressing to the next step because the deadline is today and I have to finish the logo. So I'm going to finish up the logo quick and then I'll explain the full meaning of the painting together as we finish the logo. So the reason why I'm adding a logo on top of my painting is because the reason why I'm even painting these huge pieces because of this logo. I just wanted to make a painting with a meaning. So that's why I painted the back painting. The owner just wanted a logo and a few abstract, and then I painted this so that I can add a logo on top of it. So I guess that is how I like to work as an artist.
Wewe mbaya umbwa
So at this point I'm already done with the painting, and you can see the boys came in to help, and it's time to deliver this painting to the owner. So I'm just gonna use the boys' help for free. Yeah, not gonna pay shit. So as you can see, we are on the road trying to deliver this huge painting. So yeah, shout out to the boys. So here's the finished painting. Congratulations if you have reached this point. I'm so happy for you, and I'm so happy for me for finishing this editing. Took me a lot of time to edit and paint other stuff at the same time, but hey, I'm glad. So we have, what will we start with? We have the lamp. Let's start with the lamp. The reason why let's start with the background. The background used some very colorful colors, and the manner that I've used it is kinda in motion. I put the background kinda in motion. Sijui kama mnaonanga ile vumbi fulani inazungukanga place moja. Yeah, I don't know the name for it, but I've used that mechanism to explain. So let's talk about the background. What you see at the background is some very bright colors, red na yellow na some purple pale. You might think that it is very cheerful environment, but actually the manner of put them, the colors is blended, the colors is very chaotic, in a manner that represent life ya chosen one, kumaanisha life ya umse ijai kuwa rahisi. Hii ni life, ni mpaka ukue aligned to your path ndo ukue in action ama ukue enlightened. Otherwise ukikaa na uko kwenye haukuko in alignment to your path, utashangaa ni nini vitu haziendi venye unataka. It is because you are not aligned. So uko kwenye ufai kukua ni uko nyuma kwa background. Juu ni chaotic, energy haiko concentrated, hauna kitu ya kukumulikia. So naona we come forward to the man. So kila msee anakuanga amepewa talent ama gift of the whole. Hizo tulisoma sijui tulisoma class gani na ilikuwa mwaka gani, but we studied that. So the lamp is actually to show you that you are in alignment to your path. Hii ni ya kukusaidia kukumulikia pali unafaa kuona. Ni kama some hidden details, but ni lazima ukue karibu na hiyo ndo uone pali unakanyanga kwa life. So when you try to reason that with our daily life, you can try to intermarry that. Ukiwa in alignment, seme umechoose wewe unataka kuwa artist for the rest of your life, na umeamua hiyo ndo njia unachagua. You're supposed to kufuata njia za say ndo ukue pahali unafaa kukua. So you need a lamp to actually kumulika you where you need to step, because the world is so chaotic. The world is full of drama. The world is full of noises. The world is full of people telling you to stop. The world is full of friends not liking your post on Instagram. You get 10 likes. That's a bit personal, but ni hivyo. So you need that lamp to light the way for you. We can talk about the lamp as God, the creator. You can talk about the lamp as the universe. So you need to ask God kila wakati akupe nguvu, akupe hizo vitu unahitaji ndo akumulikie njia ndo uweze kupasiu hiyo njia, so that njia yenye unatumia at least unakuwa ni rahisi. So we move on to the man. The man represents you as a chosen one ama a creative. Juu huwezi kuwa umefika hii point na wewe si creative. You must be creative to move on in life also. So this man, you see, he is playing his instrument. Na unaona kuna mwezi pale juu, there is a moon pale juu, so meaning ni usiku. This guy is playing his instrument without giving a fuck. Kuna vitu zina happen kwa background, kuna noises zina happen kwa background. You don't give a shit, you do your own stuff. You can see he is even playing his instrument to a point that the lamp is bending towards him. Kumaanisha the thing he is he is concentrated on his stuff, that the lamp is attracted to his music. What this means is unafaa kuperfect your gifts, unafaa kulearn hiyo kitu una learn so that you can attract the things you want in life. And use your gifts to attract, or use your knowledge to attract, or use your intuition to attract what you want in life. But in order to do that, you must be aligned to your path. You see how these things intermarry. Yeah. So in order to attract anything you want in life, you must be aligned. Ufuate kila kitu yenye inafaa kufuatwa kwa hiyo path yenye umechoose, in order for your own things to be easier. Ndo maana unaona ukiwa in alignment, by the unajuanga juu vitu zina communicating back. If you want something, actually comes to you how you want it, or when you want it. You just have to be aligned to your path. You have to be committed. You have to speak the truth. You have to allow yourself to look yourself at the mirror and nakuelezeaje, unatoa hizo vitu zenye unajua si wewe. Remove all those masks and be that one guy that is true to himself, not perfect, and you do your own shit without listening to the crazy world. Nugget. Yeah, so that's the crazy story about so take this as a calling. If you have not started your craft yet, kama kuna kitu ulikuwa umesema unataka kuanza, ama kuna kitu ulikuwa umesema unataka kufanya in life, take this as a calling. Go start that link, go start that podcast, go start that musical class, go start that lesson that you wanted to learn. Juu time haitakuwa hapo kukungojea, labda hapo ndo inataka ufike ndo mambo yako ikuwe fiti. Naona endo uanze. The moon and the easy marks within, I painted them out of just to add details, but I researched on them later on. I found that the marks on the top actually means, naona ile yenye iko na spiral, inamaanisha sijui ni ya country gani, Ghana. Yes. So inasema, in many African cultures, the spiral represents the continuum of life, the evolution or the supremacy of God. Okay, so sijui vile ilikam kuwa hivyo nikaiweka kwa hii painting, but kama ni meaning, spiral represent the continuum of life. So maybe inahusu hii journey, the continuum, lazima upitie hiyo procedure juu hiyo ndo ulikuwa unafaa ku proceed ndo uevolve to juu ni decision ya God I guess, kitu kama hiyo. Maybe ndo maana iko hapo kwa hiyo painting. So hiyo spiral ingine, hiyo meaning ingine ya hizo silhouettes ni silhouettes I guess, symbols. Ni actually let me share the full screenshot. So ya spiral ndo hapo juu tushasema, na number 2 ndo hiyo hapo, the figures, the small silhouettes of the people dancing or carrying items on their heads. Ni ile yenye iko na mama fulani, madhi fulani amebeba nini kwa kichwa, nyungu kwa kichwa. Inamaanisha represent community, traditional or daily labor. By placing this in blue sky like area, the artist suggests that history and ancestors are watching over the modern world. Wow, hata tushapewa meaning. So hizo ni inamaanisha kuhusu mambo ya ancestors. Wamesema the artist suggests that history and ancestors are watching over the modern world. So hii ni kitu ancestor, maybe ancestors wako ama guardian angels wako wana watch over you as you are aligned on the path. I can't imagine hizi nilizitoa hivyo, nilizipaint tu hivyo out of no reason, just felt like painting them. So hizo zingine geometric shapes, patterns, squares, na ingine yenye inakaa WW ni wamesema ni common in ghetto clothes or mud cloth designs, symbolize complexity, wisdom and the interconnectedness of life. Hata sifai ku explain more than that. So you can actually get this painting of which nitaelezea in a few. So acha tufikishe hii kitu juu tutashafika. Kwa nyumbani. Happy New Year. Bado zinakula au vijana roho safi kama pamba ndo wameleta.
Bana hadi hivi tokeanga fiti sana.
Yeah. It's Lafayette. It's Lafayette. Napenda hiyo intro ya umse. So you can see already the painting is at home. Imefika kwa mwenyewe. The owner is already aligned to his true calling. You can see the thing he is doing, man. Napenda ngoma za umse. So if you need to support, if you want, you must listen to this guy's music. The music is so good. You need to go check him out at Lafayette the one, and go see everything that he is doing. I recommend him to you guys. So show love to him, and thank you for tuning up to thank you for listening to me. So a huge shout out to Lafayette the one for making this happen, and KY's the producer. Is the baddest producer I've ever seen. So go check them out at Lafayette the one plus KY's KWIISE. Go check them out, and thank you for giving me a chance to have this painting shown to the world. Thank you. Is another bonus gift for the people who have reached the end of the video. I'm very happy and I'm ready to gift you this painting. Do kiasi tu, if you feel called to own this piece or you want yourself to be aligned, kila wakati ukiona hii painting una feel like you need to go do that thing, you need to follow your steps, unafaa kukuwa aligned na your calling. If I set an intention that kila msee mwenye atabuy hii painting atakuwa aligned na ama atapata alignment. So everything is on my Instagram, so if you want to buy this and promote your boy, check the details on my Instagram, everything on my bio. So thank you and see you in the next one.